The people of America need to learn how to love one another despite their differences, despite their families, despite their psychologies, despite their belief systems. You see, in order for America to win any more world wars, whether it comes from overseas, comes from within, or comes from, God forbid, above, with greater technologies coming down upon us, we have to be willing to say, this is America. Underneath our flag, our mottos, we stand. We stand together to protect our food and our land. We do this and have done this for centuries and millenniums, and your interest in being an American doesn't automatically allow you to be here, to see here, to lay here, to play here, and to stay here. You see, if you're not able to be a patriot in that way, in terms of loving thy neighbor, regarding their opportunities, helping their choices to be loving and kind, peacekeeping neighbors, then you have put America at such risk, like the Third Reich in Germany of old days, and the Nazis who tried to ruin beautiful Christ-oriented ways, that you will never be the same in this lifetime. You see, what's his, hers, and thine, what's his, hers, and mine, is not yours today. Your human body does not belong to any other person unless you gift it to that individual in three ways. In the first way, you decide to submit to your family members, your parents, presuming they've got a brain and they're not assholes of Satan who don't know how to parent. The second person we often submit our bodies to is in the love and the light of love-making, in a way that God has allowed us because of what he does every day, which is producing new humans around the world who have lots of opportunities with whom they might lay. You see, if God didn't want a condition anymore, God is so powerful, he would remove that condition. If God didn't love variety, as it says in the wonderful film by Morgan Freeman, and a Robin Hood sort of adventure story with a boy and a girl meeting, then God would change things his way. But when you try to take God out of his rights to the human being, you have failed the Lord in every way. You see, the Lord has the right to decide who deserves to have pregnancy when they fail to protect their bodies in intimate acts, or rough acts in some days. That doesn't mean that people who rape are accepted by God. That is a major no-no in heaven. You see, the body is something that King Solomon wrote about in Song of Songs, in which he talked about the loving ways in which intimate partners share themselves in all the days of the Lord. But what the Lord makes are people who do have different personalities, different traits, and different storylines. And sometimes those storylines are like a maze. But the third way in which a person can provide themselves to someone else is if they donate, say, part of their lung, or they donate part of their kidney, or they donate something from their remains for science study, or for helping another human being to have a healthy body.